It all started when I was 21 and in London, and what was meant to be a year's program just turned into a lifelong love affair. I realized that everything I do in my life feeds art and architecture. It's no one thing. It isn't a profession, it isn't a field. It is all-consuming. As much as it speaks to the individual about inclusivity and making a person simply feel like he's not alone. The most visceral way of unlocking the potential of the project and the mind, pencil to paper. You see the lines, and the ones that aren't meant to be there vanish, leaving what you believe is the beautiful, precious germ of the idea, which then traverses people and time and finances until it finds its form and shape. But in that process, there is the idea of what the client requires, what the context of the site feels like, which is what draws me to the field really, the fact that it isn't any one or many things, but it is all and every. It is this project that's deeply personal. I lived right here on this land with my grandmother. You're right here in it. It's Hira. When she passed, it was a life-altering experience to start conceiving a structure that would make her feel to me like she's always present, to capture the presence of absence. And architecture is all about the experience. When people enter Hira, much to my constant surprise, they wander, they wonder, they find themselves lost and found. And architecture speaks to that inner core, that being within, and a life that is so full of so much. There is that pause when architecture begins to ask the questions of who you are, why you exist, what you want. And I think Hira elicits those responses from people. I've seen it happen in a way that's incredibly soul-stirring. My industry is built for thinkers, original thinkers, people who have no precedent, who have no handbook, believe deeply in an idea, in the purity of something never been done, never before seen. The term artificial intelligence is self-explanatory. It derives from what people already know. It derives from what exists. It derives from centuries of learning, but not from wisdom, not from intuition, not from pure creativity. So I don't believe that it is possible in my field for that higher state of being and extraordinary and exquisite thinking to be ever replaced by anything mediocre, much less any form of technology. It might expedite, it might assist, but the humanity of being human can never be overshadowed. Well, I'd say to anybody interested in architecture at any point that it is a lifelong adventure, an expedition, a journey that gets better with time. But also I feel that it requires a tenacity that comes with conviction. To be able to persevere, I feel like the landscape of today has so many options that patience runs out and nothing worthy comes out of giving it a try. But beauty comes out and wonder comes out of following that uncharted territory. So pushing forward and being completely relentless, being insatiable, being curious, and being true to who you are. Absolutely delighted to be part of Forbes India and Kola. Such incredible brands whose value I entirely fathom, and having the spotlight on us in this way makes me feel that maybe we do something right.